the mysterious object that turned the most unlucky man in the city into the most powerful and unpredictable person alive. Stanley Ipkiss has spent his entire life being ignored, pushed around, and laughed at by almost everyone he meets. After another humiliating day, his broken car leaves him stranded near the harbor late at night. As he stares into the dark water, he notices what looks like a floating face drifting toward him. Curious, he reaches down and pulls it out, only to discover an old wooden mask. Thinking it's just a strange souvenir, Stanley takes it home without realizing that this single decision is about to change his life forever. The moment feels ordinary, but it secretly marks the beginning of one of the wildest transformations ever seen. Back in his apartment, Stanley examines the mysterious mask. The carved face seems almost alive, drawing him closer with every second. Unable to resist, he places it on his face. Instantly, green energy explodes around him, and his body twists and stretches in impossible ways. The pain quickly turns into excitement as Stanley transforms into a crazy, cartoon-like creature with unlimited confidence and power. No longer shy or fearful, he becomes loud, fearless, and completely unpredictable. Looking into the mirror, he realizes he's become someone entirely different. For the first time in his life, nobody can push him around. The newly transformed Stanley races into the streets and unleashes absolute chaos. He dances through the city, outruns police officers, and bends reality as if the world itself were a cartoon. Every movement is exaggerated, every joke bigger than life. Criminals who once terrified ordinary people suddenly become the targets of his ridiculous pranks. The mask treats danger like a game, turning every confrontation into a hilarious spectacle. Citizens can't believe what they're witnessing, while the police become desperate to identify the mysterious green-faced troublemaker causing madness across the city. While the city struggles to understand the mask, Stanley can't stop thinking about Tina Carlisle, the beautiful singer he met earlier. Tina works for dangerous gangster Dorian Tyrell, but Stanley doesn't know how deep she is involved in the criminal world. Empowered by his new confidence, the mask enters the famous nightclub where Tina performs. The moment she sees him, she realizes he isn't like anyone she's ever met. The entire room becomes his stage as he dances, jokes, and performs impossible tricks. Everyone watches in amazement while Tina finds herself drawn toward the mysterious stranger. The nightclub suddenly erupts into one of the most memorable moments in the movie. Music fills the air as the mask takes Tina onto the dance floor. What starts as a normal dance quickly becomes something impossible. Their movements grow faster and more spectacular until it seems like they are floating across the room. Every eye in the club is locked on them. The mask performs impossible spins and acrobatic moves while Tina struggles to keep up with his energy. The crowd cheers louder with every second, creating a scene that perfectly captures the movie's crazy and magical spirit. Not everyone is entertained by the mask's appearance. Dorian Tyrell, one of the city's most dangerous criminals, begins paying attention to the strange newcomer who seems impossible to control. At first, Dorian sees him as a nuisance. But as reports of the mask's power spread throughout the city, Dorian realizes this mysterious figure could become either a powerful ally or a serious threat. The gangster's curiosity slowly turns into obsession. He wants to know exactly where this power comes from and how he can obtain it for himself. As the days pass, Stanley finds himself trapped between two completely different identities. During the day, he remains the shy bank employee everyone ignores. But at night, he becomes the mask, a fearless force of chaos who can do almost anything. The contrast is incredible. Stanley begins enjoying the attention and confidence that come with the mask, but he also realizes the situation is becoming dangerous. Police investigations are getting closer, criminals are becoming interested, and maintaining the secret becomes harder every day. The power that once felt exciting is slowly creating bigger problems. The story reaches another level when Dorian finally discovers the truth about the magical mask. Unlike Stanley, who uses the power mostly for fun and personal confidence, Dorian sees only opportunity and domination. Once he gets possession of the mask, everything changes. The same power that created comedy and chaos in Stanley's hands becomes terrifying in the hands of a ruthless criminal. Dorian transforms into an even more dangerous version of the mask, combining supernatural abilities with his criminal ambitions. Suddenly, the city faces a threat far greater than anyone imagined. With Tina's life in danger and Dorian growing more powerful by the minute, Stanley realizes he can no longer hide behind fear. He must embrace the courage he's discovered and fight back. Returning as the mask one final time, he storms into the climactic confrontation. Explosions, gunfire, comedy, and chaos collide as both men use the mask's incredible powers against each other. The battle feels less like a normal fight and more like two realities crashing together. Every second raises the stakes higher than before. As the showdown reaches its peak, Stanley finally proves that true confidence doesn't come from magic alone. Through quick thinking, courage, and determination, he manages to stop Dorian and save Tina. With the city safe once again, Stanley faces an important decision. He understands that the mask gave him confidence, but it also brought endless danger. In the end, he chooses his future over unlimited power. The adventure that started with a strange object floating in the harbor comes full circle, leaving Stanley a stronger person than he was before. And as the story ends, viewers are left with the unforgettable lesson that sometimes the greatest transformation comes from discovering who you really are. If you enjoyed this recap and want more exciting movie stories explained in minutes, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Don't forget to leave a like, and let me know in the comments which movie you want to see next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next movie recap.